Hello, my gorgeous Libras. I cannot wait to get into your reading. We will be looking at the first week of June. Super excited. Now, all my readings are timeless, so this is a timeless reading. I do put the intention that when you click on this video, the message was meant to find you. Although if you are clicking at the time of the upload, then this will be for the first week of June, in and around there, because again, energy is fluid, but we are entering into a full moon here, June 3rd or 4th. Depending where you are in the world. So energy is certainly charged. We'll be taking a look at Libra overall energy, what you don't see coming, opportunities and challenge here, and then of course advice from spirit in regards to this, Libra. So without further ado, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy around you. Spirit, clear and concise message here for beautiful Libra. Beautiful Libra, first week of June. Can we get overall energy for Libra? Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm so blessed, so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Libra, what do we have here for your overall energy? We have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles and quite a few, but I'm going to take them. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. The World, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. All right, so let's take a look at what you don't see coming here, beautiful Libra. What you don't see coming. What you don't see coming. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have the King of Cups showing up. So now we have the Queen and King of Cups, divine counterparts here. And we also have the Hermit card, so heavy Virgo as well. Heavy Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Now let's take a look at advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit. We have Judgment in reverse. Interesting, that came out for Virgo in the exact same position there. And we have the Four of Wands in reverse. And we also have the Nine of Cups upright. Let's take a look at what your opportunity is first week of June. What's the opportunity here for beautiful Libra? Opportunity, Spirit. We have Strength in reverse as the opportunity. Let's take a look at your challenge for this week, Libra. What's the challenge for Libra? Two of Cups in the challenge position upright. That was Cancer had that in the challenge as well. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so before we get into your intuitive reading here and touch your tarot, let's take a look at the energy in which Spirit is wanting you to encompass and integrate into your week of June here, Libra. What sort of energy are you needing to embrace or integrate into this week? Advice from Spirit, you have the Earth's Heart. Earth's Heart, and this is kind of getting down to the core truth of the matter. This is like, yeah, like this is the, you know, when we start getting involved in a whole bunch of things, but we're doing it for one main reason, or there's one core reason why we're doing something, and it could kind of take a life of its own, develop it and morph into all these things, but the core of the matter could sometimes even get lost. Like, what's the main reason or the main focus or the main truth? What's the core of the matter here? So the fact that we're seeing that in your overall, I think Spirit wants you to strip away anything that might be surrounding a situation here and really just look at the core of the matter. Like, just really take a look at the core of the matter, the truth of the matter, the real thing. Like, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of things that influence it and that are going to be impacted and touching the situation, but really, what's the main core issue here? And that's kind of the thing that Spirit is wanting you to acknowledge and maybe focus on here, is the root truth of something here, okay? So let's take a look at your reading. For your overall, a lot of cards here for sure. We got like triple the amount, or double the amount we were supposed to, but we have Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Three of Cups in reverse, the World, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I'm seeing here like this sort of mindset is a lack mentality, okay? Like it is stability, so you're probably in a very stable position or in a position of comfort here, but with a position of comfort and stability, sometimes we could get complacent, or sometimes we can have a lack mindset that if we were to take a risk of sorts. We might lose what we've built here, but with that comes some sort of sadness. You know, we're looking at a situation here and looking at what's not working. Again, these are both taking a look from a position of lack, right? Or from a position of what didn't work. We're looking at the spilt cups, and there's still 2 cups behind us. There's still a potential and an opportunity to let go of maybe a pentacle to make a bit more here, but we're maybe in our comfort zone. Or so I feel like there's some sort of like stunted movement here with this Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is like non-movement. This isn't moving forward with an opportunity here. You know, and followed by the 3 of Cups here in reverse. 3 of Cups has so many meanings when I read it. Let's say it together. Could be a third party situation, but I mean, if you're not in a third party type situation here, could just absolutely mean that you could be, you know, drowning your sorrows away and over drinking or over partying, or just like not in a healthy way, or even like distracting yourself from maybe the core truth here. And that's what I'm really feeling here, is because there's all these things, right? And I mean, even though these things might be true, there's one core truth here that might be getting buried or denied or ignored in some way. So we're covering up with drinking, partying, you know, surface relationships maybe of sorts. And like I said, some of you guys may be a third party here. And it is followed by the World. And I feel like the World here is, you know, a successful conclusion of a cycle. It's the end of something where we're incubating here and preparing for the next phase of something here. So I don't know, that I've just got hit with spirit with this thing, that maybe we've concluded something here, a cycle here within that whole phase. We've concluded some sort of cycle here with that whole phase, but it's at the expense of our own emotional fulfillment here with the Queen of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups is a beautiful energy of giving love, receiving love, and she's very emotional, but she's compassionate and giving, caring, creative. In reverse, it's like maybe sacrificing a creativity, sacrificing some sort of able to give love in a compassionate way or receive love. But I feel like this is a successful end of a cycle. So something's coming to an end. And maybe what's coming to an end is how we might have been, you know, in lighthearted type energies. And maybe we recognize the need for deeper relationship here. And maybe we're mourning, you know, we're mourning something here. We're mourning letting go of something here. You could very well be mourning something, the fact that there was no movement here, and you know, now you're maybe wanting to deal with something here. So there is something to do with the conclusion of an end here. And maybe it was something you were pouring your emotions into at one point, right? And now you're like, I can't emotionally give of myself like that. And look at the stability that you might lose, or the security that you might lose in that situation by being honest with yourself and by not investing emotionally in something here and putting something to an end here. Let's keep going. I'm not quite sure because we'll get clarifier, but it's a lot of cards there in your overall. In your what you don't see coming, we see the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Hermit. So we have heavy Virgo here, Taurus, Capricorn, and then we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. All right, so Queen of Pentacles reverse, King of Cups, and then the Hermit upright. So, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is interesting. The Queen of Pentacles is an earthly type energy. This is the mother. This is the single mom. It could be the wife. It's somebody who, you know, does the dishes, holds a job, cooks the dinner, takes the kids to school, keeps all the house orderly. And I feel with this in reverse, it's like, yeah, it's like what you don't see coming. I don't feel like this is your energy here, but something to do with giving up of some sort of stability, some sort of comfort. Maybe there's something here that keeps the household ticking. Something that keeps something ticking here that's being sacrificed or being put to yeah, like you're needing to let go or release or risk some sort of stability here in order to really get balanced with emotions and go inside to your emotions and ask yourself what really fulfills you. Because I feel like you're no longer being able to compassionately give in a situation here where you're stunting creativity, maybe where you're stunting your own heart space. And here is like you're going inwards and really asking yourself, like, where can I emotionally balance myself off here? And I feel like it might have something to do with the divine couple here. you know, with a king and queen of cups. That's like divine masculine, divine feminine. And we're really going inside asking ourselves the question, like, what's my hope? What's my desire? What's my wish come true here? And really looking at that wish, really looking at what we want here and having having balanced emotions about it. But I feel like could be risking, you know, the stability here and that more practical side here in order to chase up on something that feels more watery. Because this is like creativity, emotions, passion. So yeah, I feel like you're putting a stop to investing somewhere here in stability, but I feel like it's successful in order for you to graduate into your next cycle here, which I feel Spirit's wanting you to do, although it might seem a little bit disjointed, you know, or like I said, if you're having to let go of some sort of safe space or some sort of security, it might feel a little bit odd, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. So yeah, in your challenge, we see the strength in reverse. Sorry, this isn't your challenge. This is your opportunity. Your opportunity is the strength in reverse. And that is weird because, I mean, the strength in reverse is sometimes not looking fear in the face or not having the courage to do something here. But in your opportunity, we have a lack of control. That's your opportunity. I think you're about to blow, man, Libra. And I feel like, yeah, there's like these sort of emotions or something here that's supposed to come. And I feel like it's been guarded, and really controlled out of a safe place, out of a safe space, out of comfort zone, out of hanging on to some sort of security. But I feel like there's some sort of opportunity you have in order to let loose, an opportunity you have in order to not be so controlled, to not be so held back. That's your opportunity, because in your overall held back energy here, we see the world and you looking in regret about emotions here, because this is all about emotions and regret. And some people even call this the divorce card, but it's like sadness and looking on a situation. Again, we see the Three of Cups secluded here, and we see the Three of Cups. So it could very well be a third party situation or something here that emotionally isn't making us happy here, and we're looking at something here, and I feel like it's looking towards, you know, what the stability is here. But I feel like your opportunity is to let loose, is to not be so controlled, is to not be so willpowered here, and to allow yourself to be more balanced when it comes to emotions and go after some sort of wish here. Your challenge is this Two of Cups. So if for those of you guys resonating with the third party situation here, the challenge is to go from a 3 to a 2. You know, how do I get to an emotional balance here of a give and take? You know, you might feel like, because this is Cups, and I feel like you're in a situation right now maybe where there's stability and practicality, you know, in a pragmatic world, this is fine, but something's missing here when it comes to emotional satisfaction and creativity, some sort of passion, some sort of hope, some sort of desire, some sort of wanting to feel expression here. And that is the challenge, is a give and take with somebody else. You know, this is a partnership. This could be a relationship, romantic, or just a partnership in general, or having, you know, the world bless us with us being able to create, follow up on our creative pursuits and passion here with a partner or with the world that gives to us in the same soul vibrational energy that we're outputting. Fulfillment in the heart space, okay? A balance, give and take. So in the advice, we have Judgment in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, and we have the Nine of Cups upright. So pretty interesting. This is in line with a lot of readings I've done for you guys in the past here, Libra, because I feel like something here about home life, right? Like I said, there's something here about home life and providing stability and shaking it up, you know, no longer being controlled, shaking it up. This is like, you know, the marriage no longer happens. We're no longer holding the home life together here, or the stability together here. And Spirit is saying, like, are we looking at all of the information unbiased with their ego removed? This is an ego card asking us to remove ego in order to face fear or face situations here, in order to move forward with grace. This is also an ego card because we're having to remove our ego when we're looking at all the facts and making a decision that is truthful in order for us to close out a cycle successfully, because this card comes after this stage. When we're accepting truth, we're looking at past situations and making a clear assessment in order to move forward. And I feel like it in reverse is like we're not really seeing or accepting truths for what they are because maybe our ego's getting in the way and we can't shift our consciousness in order to accept something here and let something maybe we were committed to fall apart, to allow something we're really hanging on to, some sort of stability that we feel like if it falls apart, our whole world will fall apart. But I feel like that's the only way for you to come into some sort of emotional satisfaction for yourself. This is somebody who's absolutely satisfied, somebody who brings in their own emotional fulfillment for themselves, brings in their own happiness. So I feel like something about you bringing in your own happiness, having to accept something here with your home life, or having something to fall apart here, or not coming together here, in order for you to move towards something that will. And yeah, that's also the challenge here, right? We were seeing, and it's like the core truth of the matter. So there could be all these people and things, situations that depend on us, and stability and commitments that we have based on this. But what's the true important thing that matters here? The core of the earth, the true thing that matters is your own emotional fulfillment, and what's it worth? Like, you're hanging on to it here. You're wanting, you have a hope, a dream, a wish here. So how do we fulfill it? Spirit's saying, like, becoming honest and really dealing with truths here and removing our ego in order to allow whatever situation here maybe fall on its head, right? If that's what it takes here. But we might not want to see, we might be hanging on. But I do feel like the world is upright. So you do have unless some of you guys closed out something successfully with a third party, could have closed something out here, right? And you're shutting out your own emotions. You're risking your own emotional happiness. So you've closed something out here. But all right, let's get a clarifier here because I'm not quite sure. Take whatever resonates, flip energies if you must. But let's get a clarifier here for Libra. We have the 4 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Cups reversed, the World, and the Queen of Cups. Spirit, can we clarify what that is all about? Knight of Wands. I feel this is your energy, Libra, okay? I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to go after your fire, your passion. Again, what's your fire? What's your passion? Go after that. Be inspired to move towards it where nothing can stop you. Yeah, and what's funny is, like, this card usually gets poo-pooed because it's someone full of piss and vinegar, goes after what they want and then runs out of steam, or like chases up on something but then doesn't have like the backup to kind of allow it to happen. But I feel like that's the opportunity. The opportunity is for you to let loose. The opportunity is for you to act in the moment, and who cares what happens afterwards, essentially. I mean, I'm a Virgo. I live safe, okay? And I don't usually say throw caution to the wind, but that's exactly your advice, because something about the truth of the matter, the core truth of the matter here, is being ignored. So Spirit wants you to throw caution to the wind and go after it, like this Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is very cocky. The Knight of Wands thinks he has it, and he goes in there confident. Whatever happens, happens. And usually he gets it, but then what? Then there's the consequence. But in this case, I don't know that we have consequence. I feel the consequence is you getting your wish. I feel the consequence here is you actually get what you want. That's what I feel. And yeah, it's at the risk of something here, but is it really a risk? I don't know. You're not really seeing the truth of the matter here. You might be, again, judgment in reverse. You might not be seeing something clear here, and you might think it's like falling apart of something here, but is it the falling apart of something here, or are we just lack mindset, hanging on to something here that was supposed to not be anyway? Okay. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. So let's take a look at your, what you don't see coming. Queen of Pentacles reverse, King of Cups, and the Hermit. Clarifier for you guys. Beautiful Libra. We see Judgment coming in reverse again. All right, so we have it twice in your advice and as well in your what you don't see coming. So yeah, I think what you don't see coming is you're no longer able to push down or deny some sort of emotional thing that you're needing to find balance with. It's like your hope, your fear of abandoning your hope and your desire. So you're really wanting to hang on to it and go inwards and take a look. But what Spirit's saying here and what you don't see coming is if you go inwards, you're going to have to really deal with facts. Okay, this is like, you play a video game, you make it to the end and you come to the boss, right? So now it's like, how do you deal with the boss? You could lose or you could win, depending on how you really handle that situation. And if you lose, then you're having to maybe repeat a cycle again. And Spirit's saying now's your time to end the cycle Now's your time if you're dealing with facts by removing ego here, and something about the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse. You know, maybe something that you're relying on as stability here, not to, you know, not to be practical, not to rely on the practical world or your practical self here, but rely on your emotional body. Rely on how you're feeling emotionally balanced. Rely on what's going on inside of you as this emotional King of Cups. Because the King of Cups knows how to handle his emotions. He's very balanced, you know, but he needs to know and go within and really take a look here and be honest with the situation here with that Judgment coming out twice again. So let's take a look at why Strength is in reverse. That was the throw caution to the wind, and don't be so controlled, and don't hold, no need to have willpower here in your opportunity. So why is Strength in reverse here in your opportunity? It's the Seven of Cups and it's in reverse. So Seven of Cups is upright is confusion, illusion, fantasy, and having a lot of options and not knowing which way to choose and needing to choose right. And it in reverse is like coming out of a state of seeing things maybe unclear or not being able to choose wisely and clearly. So it's like Spirit is saying, like, you already kind of know without having to control and hold yourself back what option you want. You already know the truth of the matter here, what option you want to choose. And a lot of these cups could be not for you. A lot of these cups could be like, take a look at that, right? Like some of them could be a snake. Some of it could be like a rainbow. You got like just, it could be good or bad or whatever. But one of these cups is your wish. One of these cups is your hope, your desire, your wish come true. And I feel like Spirit says you don't have to fight. You don't have to hold yourself back from your wish. You don't have to hold yourself back from something you want. It's what you want. Like, choose it. Like, that's your opportunity, is to choose what you want, to make the decision to clear out the clutter and the noise and go after what you want. Like, remove all the layers of, but this, but that is all dependent on it. It's like, no, what's the truth of the matter? What's the core of the matter here, right? And that will help you to make that decision. Now, we do have in your challenge this Two of Cups. So why is the Two of Cups in your challenge? Why is the Two of Cups in your challenge, Libra? We have the Two of Swords, so both twos. Two of Swords in reverse. The Two of Swords, we're indecisive, we're not choosing. Maybe we're blind to a situation or we don't want to see, right? Judgment in reverse twice. We don't wanting to see. We're not wanting to see. And this is in reverse in your challenge. So I feel like what Spirit is saying is, take a look, Libra, take the blindfold off. Your challenge is to actually make a decision because the information is right there for you to see. You're maybe not wanting to see, okay? And you're not wanting to see this, but you're able to make a decision. You're able to pull the trigger one way or another. You're able to make this choice. That's your opportunity. Make the choice. Is it this or that? And I feel like it's in your challenge because maybe you're sitting idle and not deciding. You're not choosing. And I feel like it has to do with the partnership, or at least the give and take of emotions here with somebody else. That's your challenge, is actually going after something here and pulling the trigger, okay? Because you might have to rock the boat or give up some sort of stability or something like this. Some sort of house life going upside down. All right, let's get one clarifier card here. Judgment in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. You got the Two of Wands. That's another two. So you had the Two of Cups, Two of Swords. Now we're seeing the Two of Wands. All about choices, options. Again, it could, again, be that third party situation, right? Deciding between two people, deciding between, do I choose my lifestyle or do I choose this person? Do I choose this partnership or this creative pursuit? Or do I choose the same old comfort zone or stability that I have here? You know, the Two of Wands is where we decide. So this is coming in your advice. Make a decision and commit to it, because the Two of Wands here, you see he's hanging on to a wand and he's looking at his future here. And he might have to travel. There might be distance involved, or there might be something in regards to the potential future of yourself that you're having to commit to. But this is like, you know, we're shopping online and we put everything in our shopping cart and we're about to hit the checkout, okay? This is like deciding and getting really clear about what we want to do or where we want to go, what we want to decide. So I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to get very clear and pointed in which direction is going to give you emotional fulfillment here, because you cannot deny it and you can't pretend you don't see it, you know, maybe for a period of time, but eventually, I mean, it's going to be something you're going to have to deal with in order to get closure for this whole situation. All right. So again, embrace the truth here. What is the truth of the matter, and support that, and throw caution to the wind. No need to hold back or control yourself from something that is rightfully yours. What's rightfully yours will come to you, belongs to you. You don't need to fight for it. You don't need to be held back from it. It just is. All right, Libra. So I hope this helped you. I hope it didn't confuse you further. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't. Best way for me to tap into your energy is to leave an energetic exchange with me. Don't forget to check out your sun, moon, rising, other signs, so you can paint a picture of what's going on. All right, I'll see you soon. Peace out.